I'm Kieran Andrino. I was the writer and director for Mary Jane's Last Dance, which you've just seen, and it was my end of year film at film school. Wow, all the sort of old school horror films really, especially like the one location horror films, so kind of like The Thing, Reservoir Dogs and Evil Dead, like those kind of films, and I just thought, oh, I'd like to match that with zombies. I think apart from like the sort of usual ones of like, you know, crew rocking up on time or bailing at the last minute or actors bailing at the last minute, it was all pretty free flowing really. There was a dog that kept wandering onto set. That was fun to deal with. Yeah, it was actually a German Shepherd as well, which I thought was even more like, seeing as that is the typical post-apocalyptic dog. I just thought, ooh, it's an interesting sign there. But yeah, other than that, yeah, it was all pretty fairly smooth, I'd say. I'd say the end fight scenes, those were probably the funnest, just because it was the most amount of people, as in actor-wise, that day, because we had all the extras who I had actually never met before, so they actually came on the day. And yeah, they just looked at basically some of my references for like what the zombies were, how they sounded, moved, and yeah, they just all knocked it out of the park. And then yeah, after a few rehearsals with our fight coordinator Robin, yeah, no, they did awesome. And yeah, Kieran, our sort of main zombie, if you will, yeah, he did an awesome job and made some pretty crazy noises, and yeah, did a really good job. Well, alright, well, as soon as you mentioned like the baby, as a few people want to know, we actually found that on Amazon. Yeah, it was basically just this super realistic baby doll, and yeah, well, and when we first got it, it had a bit more hair on it, and was still looking a bit plasticky, and basically, yeah, our production designer Melvin just got onto it, gave it a haircut, put some gunk onto it, and that was the end result. Yeah, well, actually, all the film effects stuff, that was kind of done in post-production. I had a great post-production team with This Authority, and they sorted all that out with the colour grade as well, also with the VFX. But no, I mean, the way it was shot, yeah, I've got to thank my brilliant DOP, Jörg, for that, who was one of my classmates. And yeah, he was very keen about the project. And yeah, no, we just went through it together, and he actually suggested to me about using just one lens throughout the whole film, which I wasn't expecting to do, and I needed a bit of convincing to do. But when he showed me some references, I thought, oh, yeah, that actually looks really cool, because it was with this one anamorphic lens, and yeah, I think it ended up looking really, really cool with that. So. Yeah, so it was a mix between our camera operator Pip and Jörg, so sometimes like they'd cross over with camera operating, and yeah, no, I mean, yeah, there was sometimes, actually, yeah, no, I've got quite a few images of him just sort of lying on the floor, just very much like, yeah, trying to get the, especially in the, what we called it, the pregnancy room or the birthing room, because it was such a tight space. It was only like 1.5 meters by 1.5 meters, so that was very packed in. So we had sort of 2, then 3 actors, and then Jörg just there in the corner very snug, and then with our sound recorders just above him as well, all snug as a bun.
That's okay. That's okay.
Because originally, as we were saying earlier about Evil Dead, I really wanted it to be a cabin. I was very on it about it. I was like, it has to be a cabin, it has to be a cabin, because I want that sort of cosy feeling with it. But it would just be a little bit too of a logistical nightmare to go outside of London and find a like little cabin. So we just found this little warehouse instead, and I think it worked pretty well. Kaylee, she did such an amazing job, and really was really like the heart of it. I felt with her performance, it was just so honest, you know. No, it was all through Mandy. Yeah, I had a brilliant casting director, Sophia, and yeah, she just sent it out with the script and everything, and yeah, a fair few people came back. Lydia, our actor for Mary, she got in touch with us, and we had a chat and discussed the project, and her love of zombies as well. She's a big fan of The Last of Us, so got her on board. When I wrote it, I already knew I wanted to have like a zombie circling the cabin and sort of using the silhouette of this creature or this zombie infected person, because you can't see what they look like. So I thought, in the fear of the unknown and that kind of thing, like what you imagine is always a lot more scarier than what is actually going to be portrayed on screen, especially for a low budget zombie film. But yeah, and when we actually got to the location, we just saw these really cool windows with these bars on them, and we just thought, oh, that's perfect, just have that, walking around there.